Hi everyone, it's Paranoid. I already have filmed this art supply haul once and it started out great, but when I reviewed the footage I saw that for the majority of it my camera had decided to focus on stuff behind me and I was totally out of focus. So my fault, I didn't keep checking in the viewfinder. Here, it is what it is. So I'm going to try this again and maybe I'll have less to edit and take out. Alright, so this is an art supply haul that I started ordering back in May, beginning of May, and it took a while for everything to get here. So I decided I'd wait and put it all together in one video and I'd show it to you. So I'm going to talk about the items and I'm going to try to stay off to one side. I think that was the problem. The camera started focusing on the background because I was trying to leave spot here so I could show you the supplies in like a cutaway. So I'm going to try this again, and I'm sorry if I keep looking up the viewfinder to check. I'm just trying to see if I'm still in focus and also still in frame. So I'm going to try and run through this fast and so I don't have to do this all over again. So the first thing I'm going to haul for you is a calligraphy set. Now, I do have an interest in doing calligraphy and I decided to haul out my nibs, but the nibs that I had for my pen and holders, I think I had them back in high school, so they're quite caked in ink and great for a little bit of practice, but the quality isn't there for lettering. So I decided to treat myself to a new set and I got the Speedball Artist number 5 set, and there's 9 nibs in this set, so I thought it would be a nice treat for me and to get some new supplies so I can practice and get better at calligraphy. So in addition to the nibs, I got myself an art pad. I got a Strathmore calligraphy writing paper pad. It has a wool finish. The paper seems to have a little cream color, and so I thought I'd be able to use this as a practice pad to practice my calligraphy on. So those two items were from an art supply store, and I got a giant sketch pad of paper. It has 150 pieces of paper in it and the quality of the paper is 120 GSM. I liked it. It has a spiral binding so you could open it up and lay it flat, and there's perforated pages so you can rip out the pages so you can take the artwork out of the sketch pad. Okay, great. So so I got that sketch pad as well as the calligraphy writing paper and the nibs from an art supply store. As well, I got myself some new Pigma Micron pens, the size 01. Because in addition to calligraphy, I now have an interest in doing Zentangles. And Zentangles, as I understand it, is a doodling method where you're using shapes and patterns. And I'm a doodler on the phone. If I get on the phone, the majority of the time I'm gonna have to have a pen and paper near me because I doodle. I just make patterns and I just do it while I'm on the phone, listening, whatever. I used to do it often when I was on teleconferences. I would doodle as I'm listening. Okay, so I'm a phone doodler, as I said. So I found a book online about doing doodling, and they called them Zentangles. And I'm not going to explain what Zentangles are, but for me it was something that really interested me in doing patterns and as a relaxation technique. And so I thought it was very intriguing to me to be doing these patterns. So I said, well, I'm going to get myself some supplies to go for to do these tangles. And I got myself some more Pigma Micron markers, and these were a set called the Zentagle Apprentice set, and it has 3 black pens, 2 05 size and one 10. So the 10 one looks like it'd be good for coloring in spaces that needs to be dark in like a big space, like a marker, just doing broad strokes, and the 5s can do for finer work. And then I also got I have the 01s size to do the Zentagle patterns with those markers. As well, for doing Zentangles, I got these cute little travel size Tangle tile sketchbooks. Just has blank pages with squares on them already drawn in for you to do your tangles. And I thought this would be nice for me to create a travel set with some markers, pencils, and these little sketchbooks as a travel set to keep, so when I'm going somewhere or I'm gonna have to wait for an appointment or whatever, and I could do these little tangles in these sketchbooks. As well, I ordered some artist tile sets, and they're 300 GSM cardstock. So these are like a really thick tile, and as I understand Zentangles, when you're doing the Zentangles, you could trade these, and people use these tiles, you know, like trading cards. So I thought that was kind of neat as an artistic endeavor to try. So right now I'm just practicing, I'm just getting into it, and I thought this would be fun, something fun for me to do. So I got 2 sets of the white 75 tiles, and I got black as well because I do have some Jelly Roll white pens, and I've seen some examples of Zentangles done in black and white, and it looked really neat and interesting. So there's that. And because I'm interested in doing bullet journals, and I'm going to be running out of space, I probably have enough space in my current bullet journal to do July. I wanted to get a new book to continue on with the rest of the year and maybe start into the new year in 2021. So my current book is from the brand Scribbles That Matter. So I got another Scribbles That Matter. I really like the thickness of the paper. It seems to be holding up well for anything I'm doing in my bullet journals. And this time I got a forest green color. So I really liked the color. I thought I'd try something different, and as far as color. And so I got the green. As well, I got some sketchbooks. Yes, I already have the giant sketch pad of 150 pages, but I am a self-confessed sketchbook addict. And when I saw this small little 5x5 one, I thought this was really, it was a little cute sketchbook. It has an elastic closure, some kind of faux leather finish, and I like the description on the cover. It says Useless and Poems Doodle Book. So I thought that was kind of funny. I might keep this for my phone doodle book because the pages aren't very thick, but it'd be great for pen and pencil, or even colored pencil, I think. Then my next 2 sketch pads or sketchbooks I thought were really nice. What drew me was the fabric covers. The first one is, I just know what the pattern is. I think I can't name the pattern. It's just like, looks like fans to me. But it's when you open it up, it's more like a landscape style sketchbook, and the pages seem a nice thickness. I don't remember the GSM of the paper, and there's a pocket at the back, and there's a pen loop or marker loop, and then it closes with elastic. And I thought this would be nice for doing, trying to do watercolor paintings or landscape sketches. And then my final sketchbook that I got is this beautiful cloud fabric cover one, and it's, I think this measurements are 8.5 by 8.5 elastic closure, a little pen loop, and there is a pocket in it. And I'd like to, it was just such an unusual size of a sketchbook for me. Usually the sketchbooks I've had are 8.5 by 11 or 9 by 12. And this was just like a square sketchbook. I thought it'd just be a fun purchase to do sketches. Yeah, so that is my supply haul, my art supply haul. I'm so looking forward to cracking open the calligraphy nibs and doing some practicing with that on my calligraphy paper, and doing some Zentangles in my little travel size notebook, and doing sketches and bullet journaling. Yes, I'm very happy. I love getting art supplies, and I'm looking forward to when I'll be able to go into the art supply stores and feel the paper and feel the thickness of the paper. Yeah. Anyway, that's my art supply haul, and I thank you for watching my video. Bye.